Hi, good morning, good morning. God bless you all, and welcome to another video. Welcome to the Joy of Homemaking. My name is Jamila Joy. Thank you so much for taking the time to click on this video. So it's still pretty early here in Anaheim, California. It's about 8:33. I decided to go ahead and cook our dinner early today. Sometimes I just do that just so I have more time later in the day, just freeing up some time. So I'm going to be making one of my highly requested meals that my family really enjoys. It's an enchilada bake, and I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. So I have two leftover chicken breast bone-in Foster Farms. It came in like a 4-pack. I usually get it at Walmart because Walmart usually has it for a good deal. So I'm going to be taking these two chicken breasts, putting it into this pot here, and then I'm going to just slow simmer with this green chili enchilada sauce, Las Palmas. You can get this enchilada sauce pretty much anywhere. My husband really prefers this one over the red. I don't mind either one, but they all like the green chili sauce, so this is mild. I usually pick these up at Walmart or if I'm in my local Northgate market. But you know, you can pretty much get this enchilada sauce anywhere. If you want to get more creative with it, you can make your own enchilada sauce. This recipe is going to be really simple, and you can pretty much add whatever you want to it. These are just some simple, just a few ingredients the family likes. I'm going to be putting the whole can of whole kernel corn. I love Del Monte. I usually get like a 12-pack at Costco. And then I have this Kroger brand of black beans. I will be putting the whole can of that. And then I have these tortillas. These are pretty typical tortillas you can find at the market. Got these at Walmart just for a few dollars. I'm going to be layering those. And then I will be adding some Mexican cheese. It will go in between the layers. This is the Kroger bag. I usually get like the bigger bag, which is a 2-pound bag. So I will be baking the enchilada in my deep dish Pyrex. This is the deep dish. If you guys haven't grabbed this one yet, you should. These are the new Pyrex. You know, for years they didn't have these deep dish size. So now that they have them, check your local stores. They're sold everywhere. And then if you want also to, at the very top of the enchilada bait, you can sprinkle cilantro over the top. And I'm going to be showing you guys the steps when we get there. But for now, I have the two chicken breasts in my pot. And then I'm going to add the enchilada sauce and pour it over and just let it cook up. So I like to bring this to a boil really quickly. Once it comes to a boil, I will be turning the fire down on low and just let the chicken breast simmer in the juices. It comes out really, really good when you cook the chicken like this. Okay, so now my chicken is gonna be coming to a boil. So I have the fire up. And then also too, always check the back of your cans or packages. There's always some type of recipe that you can experiment. Now, I don't want to mess up this this word here. Is it pose? Oh my gosh. Okay, never mind. My Spanish is not too good. But anyway, here's a recipe for pork shoulder. I'm not really into pork, but you know, it's just a tip that, you know, always check your cans because yeah, they have like recipes on the back that you can definitely experiment and try out. Okay, so while the chicken is cooking, I'm gonna make myself some coffee because I need some coffee, you guys. Clean up a little bit downstairs. Our youngest son, he's in class right now, so sometimes you'll hear typing in the background. So anyway, I'll come back to you guys when the chicken is done, and I'll show you how I put all the layers together. And hope you guys stick around. God bless you guys. And if you get to the end, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Okay, so the chicken came to a boil pretty fast. So now what I'm gonna do is just put the chicken on low. So that way the chicken really slow cooks and it's tender. And make sure you don't overcook your chicken. I don't have official time yet, but I would say about 45 minutes to an hour on low. So make sure you pay attention to your timer. And I'm just guessing. So I don't cook it no longer than an hour because you want to make sure that chicken is not dried out and overdone. Okay, so I'm gonna just get my coffee going. I feel like coffee. Sometimes I do coffee. I used to drink a cup every morning. I went through a period of that, but I mainly do my teas. Hey, and you guys, really quick, if you saw in my previous video the other day, I got this at Michael's. No, Hobby Lobby, actually. And so I decided to put my tea bags in here. Voila. So yeah, I really like that I came up with that idea just to keep it more organized. I need to put this away, this little stuff, but I'll organize that later. My favorite creamer right now, this is my Natural Bliss Coffee Mate. It's an all-natural oat milk creamer, plant-based, and this is the brown sugar natural flavor. I usually pick this up at Ralph's. I notice a lot of stores do not have this in stock, so I usually go to Ralph's to pick it up. Maybe Target too may have it. Usually in the morning, the ministry I belong to, they do like a women's morning reading. Right now we're in the book of Proverbs. And so since it's February 22nd, today's proverb reading is chapter 22 of Proverbs. I wasn't able to get online. So anyway, while I wait for that chicken to be done, I'm going to be reading Proverbs just to catch up and spend some devotional time with the Lord. Okay, so the chicken is already done. I just took it off the bone, removed the skin and all that. Now I'm going to take my big butcher knife and just go ahead and just chop up the chicken. Okay, so next I'm going to take the sauce that I cooked the chicken in, and what I'm going to do is just pour it into my Pyrex dish. So this will be the first layer of the sauce. And then I'm going to take some of the tortillas. So we're just going to start layering our enchilada bake. You can put how many tortillas you want. I like to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we're going to take the chicken, half of it, put that on here. Just sprinkle that nice and evenly. Make sure you use half because we're going to do 2 layers. Okay, now I'm going to be adding, just sprinkle the corn over it. Just half. And then I'll take my black beans. I rinse the beans from the can because there's a lot of like liquid. So I just rinse them and drain it. Take half the beans. This is all you need. You don't need to do 2 cans of each one. 1 can is enough. Next, I'm going to take the Mexican cheese. This is the Monterey Jack mild cheddar, queso, and asada. Oh, I'm not going to even mess that up. Okay, so put as much cheese as you like. There's no right or wrong for this part. But you want to make sure you have enough of the enchilada sauce because you'll wind up having some dry enchiladas. I'm going to pour some more sauce. 1 can usually does it, but it looks like I'm going to add a little bit more sauce to this one. So let's do another 8 tortillas. And then you're just going to repeat the step of the chicken, the beans, the corn, and the cheese, and then more sauce. I'm going to add the rest of that chicken. This chicken came out pretty tender, by the way. I let it cool down before I even handle it. Forgot to mention that because it's really hot when it's first done. And just let it kind of soak up in those juices. It'll be like more flavorful. Add the rest of the corn. My family loves corn, by the way. Okay. And then we're going to add the rest of the beans. And there we go. Now I'm going to be adding more cheese. Now I used to put a layer of tortilla, but I'm not going to do that. I find the last time I made this, it's just not necessary. sometimes that top layer of tortilla gets really, really dry. So I'm gonna skip that. This is gonna come out just right. Put the rest of the cheese, why not? Put all that cheese on top. A lot of cheese is good, right? Maybe a little bit more. So I decided to add more sauce just because you want to make sure your dish is, oh, I should have added this. I forgot underneath the cheese, but it's okay. The main thing, you don't want that cheese, I'm sorry, you don't want the dish to be dry. So add as much sauce as possible. Be covering it with foil for now. I'm not going to put any holes or anything like that. I'm just going to let this bake for about 20-25 minutes on 350. I'm going to bake on 350 on my top rack for about 20 to 25 minutes. Now, when the enchilada is done, let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes because it's going to be really, really steaming hot once you take it out of the oven. And then it gets a little firmer when you just let it sit. Serve with your favorite guacamole, sour cream, and sprinkle some cilantro on top. As you can see, the kids already started to devour the enchilada. This enchilada recipe is so simple. It's so yummy. I just love that green chile. And yeah, so I hope you guys get a chance to make this for yourself. And like I said, you can put whatever you want into your enchilada bake. If you want to add some extra ingredients, that's totally fine. Okay, so I hope you guys liked this video. God bless you. Look out for more recipes that will be coming up real soon. And have a good evening, you guys. Take care. Bye.